So that makes for a perfect transition into what I want to talk about now. The big question, how do you get repped?
You know, I guess I hear that question a lot, and I'm not sure if I think that there's any sort of, you know, magic to it. I don't know if there's any one way to get repped. You know, everybody that I know, writers that I know, every single one of them has a completely different story of how they got repped. I think the key thing is that you write a really great script. One of the things that Hollywood does remarkably well in my experience is that they separate the wheat from the chaff pretty well. And I think that if you have a really great script, even if you're from Ohio or, you know, you've lived in Los Angeles your entire life, eventually someone is going to find that script and you know, it's going to be the beginning of your career. So I think that that's really the one thing that writers can control is just writing something that's awesome.
And how did you personally get repped?
I got repped. I've lived in Los Angeles my entire life. I had a friend who I went to high school with that I hadn't seen in a very long time. He came back into town. I told him that I had, you know, quit my job and that I was, you know, trying to become a screenwriter. And he had mentioned that his mom's next door neighbor was a literary manager, and he sent him my script, and that's Chris Fenton over at H2F, and he ended up becoming my manager.
So he liked the strength of the script right there and said, you're my guy?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, do you have any insight as to what might have sealed the deal on that particular script? Was that what he was looking for at the time, or did he just respond to your voice? Or
I do not. I do not.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, you became his client, and then it's just a few months later that script sold, correct?
Well, the script that actually got me represented was Embassy, and at the time I had Number Station kind of sitting on my shelf. I felt that Embassy was a better script, and so that was the one that I was sending around and cold querying with. But yeah, a couple months later we sold Number Station.
And what was the process of taking like Number Station from being a script good enough to get repped to being a script good enough to get sold? What kind of rewrites were you told to do?
We didn't do a lot. We kind of cut some things and took down the page count. I don't remember there being a lot of heavy lifting to it.